Very excited for this one. I love this matchup. I love these two players. I love this rivalry. And it's the most amazing when both are in peak shape. FORTI hasn't looked in peak shape lately, but the previous game was a nice little indicator that things might be looking up again. Now, of course, the big challenge, Archmage versus Lich, the early game upon us. And we saw a little power build here by FORTI, by the way, which is something almost nobody does. If anybody does it, it seems to be only him.
We have seen FORTI versus 120 yesterday. It looked a bit deflated, it looked a little bit weak. But today, definitely cleaned up his game from what we saw. Way improved Fortitude in that match versus Life, where he was the better player eventually. Moving on. But yeah, against Happy, it's always a special one. FORTI, many haters, many doubters these days. This tournament is supposed to be his redemption arc. He wants to prove the world that he is still the one who can beat Happy. Not a last hit here. Important. He has to prove it now. It's do or die. Lower bracket. No second life anymore.
Lich is out. Spotted by the FORTI. Doesn't have a sacrificial skull, by the way. Oh my god, he's playing 2-farm tech against Undead. What? Since when is that a thing?
Yeah, Happy also. No skull, no expo. FORTI, no expo. That is indeed a weird game. On this brawly map, with the name Fading Autumn. Yeah, maybe they thought expansion is too harassable and we play one base.
It's a really small map with really not many creeps. If you expand, and then it's 2 base versus 1 base, you're going to lose map control, and you're going to lose many of the camps. So maybe both feel they have to stay strong at all points, contest for the camps at all points. This could be... Is this going to be an enough fire rifle game? I feel like I haven't seen that by FORTI in forever. And Happy has looked very good against that in the past.
Oh, well. A story as old as time. Remo Demo hoping for inner fire rifles versus Undead. Thinking back to WCG Xi'an, where you annoyed the hell out of Todd with that discussion. They're so funny. So far?
Yeah, I used to think it was the second coming of Jesus. It was the way of the future. It was incredible. I have now learned that pro Undead players have pretty good destroyer micro. And then inner fire, not so reliable.
Look at that. Not so reliable apparently with Lightning Shield. Footies are taking some damage. Archmage though, double claws. FORTI was oftentimes complaining, I bring a knife to the gunfights. Well, his knife just got a lot sharper.
Do you think claws plus 5 are 5 inches long? Claws plus 8 inches? Claws plus 12 inches?
Claws plus 12 are as long as Life's fingernails.
Like Mad King Ares. Do you still think he has the fingernails? Oh, man, I hope he discovered the Clippers. Isn't there a basketball team called the Clippers? Why are they called like fingernail clippers?
Oh, I don't know. I'm still a fan of the Seattle Supersonics. Those were the best. I'm also a fan of Fortitude's anti-graveyard push. But is he too hurt? Maybe. Nova coming in. Second graveyard by Happy. Trying to bait another shot. Doesn't get it. Graveyard down. Good delay on an already delayed graveyard. But these footmen will pay the price.
Yeah, more experience for the Lich. AM is really hurt here. He has to play a very scared game from now on. Is the graveyard cancel really that big? I hesitate to say yes, sure, later Slaughterhouse. But do you need statues right now? Not sure that you do. We're seeing a Pally second. I like that. Seems like late game, the high level Hoylite is more important than the high level Stormbolt. So Pally into MK, this could be.
I think if you have a DK or you have a Crypt Lord, or of course a Dread Lord, but that's rare. These cancels are super big, but if you play ghouls and lich, not really. You can heal the ghouls at home at Blight. You can eat the skeletons for mana. Those are the important parts. I think that's also the reason why Happy has started to delay his graveyard anyway for an additional ghoul in the early game for more creep speed and pressure. And you tech, that's still using your time and resources well, and then comes the Slaughterhouse when you need it for second hero and other units.
Yep, I can get behind that. Creeping now continuing, both going for the Merc camp. Hero levels normally decide this late game. Both are working on him. Lich now 3.5, AM looking similar. And this is where the human oftentimes will have the difficulty in the late game. Very late game, like what we call end game. Because Lich will normally outclass the Archmage. Doesn't matter if it's 1 base or 2 base, the Lich will go crazy later on.
Well, we need that Pally second now. Boom, goes the Holy Light. We also got a One of the Wind to prevent coils, maybe. How good is the firepower of these rifles against the Lich? We have only 1 set of Rod of Necromancy anymore. Not too much normal damage. No tier 3 by 40, so I think we can abandon the Pally rifle idea. I mean, the inner fire rifle idea. He's going for that One of the Wind, but no follow-up just yet. Now, can't get it close, but he has a second chance.
There's an Arc as well. Lich might be able to fight out DK's counter surrounding. And it gets away.
I gotta say, Wand of the Waste. No?
It's scary when you're getting surrounded and don't have a TP any longer. Worth a try for FORTI. He's got a supply lead, by the way. Oh, wait. Oh, he's going all in.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going tier 3.
Yeah. Here we go. Coil Nova Artillery. Good for Happy that he has that tier 3 so early. Bad for Happy that he doesn't have statues against this yet.
It's a great base build, though. Shop and Slaughterhouse protected in the back. These are the 2 most important buildings right now.
Here come the towers. That's vintage FORTI. He was very successful with that. Like 1.5 years ago, bringing back old strategies when the tier 3 isn't reliable anymore. Statue number 1 out. Paladin still looking fine. We got the Arcane Tower coming up, but 40 seconds build time.
Now we got the Orb, another strong tool for the Lich. Tier 3 done. Black Citadel now slowing the targets. Easy cancel on the tower. 1 ghoul kill is going to be level 2 for the Pally. At least 2 ghoul kills. Make it 3 ghoul kills. With a coil missed. Statue mispositioned. That's not going down. That would have been a huge mistake.
Nasty Nova. I feel like the rifles aren't split perfectly here. One after the next. We need more production. FORTI is floating quite some resources here. Maybe focus on the micro in these fights. Of course, super important. Happy also pushing out with the ghouls without Frenzy. When it's finished in a couple of seconds, he wanted to save that crypt maybe so Frenzy can finish. It's still very close here.
Right now with very low income. He's going for a Crypt Lord third though. That's going to be a strong reinforcement. And Destroyer form about to be ready. Happy's just trying to buy as much time as he can right now.
Statue again moving forward. Maybe a little bit of bait. Arcane Tower, 25 seconds. Coil Nova action over and over and over. But the Holy Lights, I gotta say, are looking real good.
And now the Lich is separated from the base. It's really awkward at the moment. Looks like the Arcane Tower is going to come up this time. How is Lich going to get back? Does he have to buy a staff? Run all the way to the shop? That would be weird.
Holy Light can also function as a nuke. Don't forget about that. We got one up. Arcane Tower finished. And I love that early shop for potions.
Crypt gone. Arc sold. Crypt Lord makes it out.
Okay, new tool now. Impale against rifles and casters. Amazing. Lich going all the way around. It is daytime. He might be able to see that. Crypt Lord should be able to free the way. The Lich is out of danger. Alta, a rather meaningless kill. But of course, you got to make progress and open up the way to the Black Citadel.
I'm not sure about this A-bomb. Wouldn't more destroyers be better here?
Well, I always like that A-bomb, especially with Disease Club, but we don't have that yet. We also don't have Dark Ritual level 2, which make the A-bomb even better with Mana Sustain. Paladin level 2.4, got a potion as well. Pretty conservative push by FORTI, I gotta say. He's very careful of not overstepping his boundaries here.
If Happy goes in here with Nova Impale, he's bound to get some kills. Probably at least like 2 or 3, maybe 4 kills. But the question is, when the mana runs out, can he still keep fighting? Can he dislodge this attack? Break this siege? He's also taking his time. He could go for a Destroyer Morph pretty heavily quite soon.
No additional towers, no mortar teams to increase the pressure. We have a Sorceress coming in to control Lich as well as Abominations. Very, very careful play here. Both players are waiting for the right moment.
60 supply versus 46 right now. Happy has some more gold, could buy some more items. Mana Potion seems to make sense. I think Mana Potion on Crypt Lord here could be really good.
Agree. Impale can make differences. He can't flood with ghouls anymore. He lost the crypt. He lost everything. 3 ghouls available, but you also need lumber. 50 of 1 food. Now, Happy's pushing out.
Threatening it. Showing patience. More destroyers. And now with 2 destroyers, you can easily dispel these water elementals for the most part.
Happy cannot lose the Black Citadel. That would mean no potions anymore. He relies on them. No A-bombs anymore either.
It's starting to be quite a dangerous undead army. The ghouls can of course be brought when he finally moves out. Next statue is going to be on the field, and another A-bomb queued behind it. Wow. Happy has the time to build a big army. This is starting to look very scary for 40.
The patience on Happy, man. Never ever sending any units to die, never feeling the pressure, and here we go. This Arcane Tower won't live long. Can the rifles do a lot of damage? They're almost untouched here. Workers can't repair when they're impaled. Nice engage. No losses for Happy, just HP.
Taking out the Arcane Tower is great. Now the heroes can always move in and out without fear of getting burned. And of course without fear of getting storm bolted. That's the big downside of Pally. You don't have that control from the storm bolt. This game is looking better and better for Happy right here.
We have a heal scroll for Fortitude. Against these Impale Nova combos, wonderful. Archmage still dashing out a lot of damage, a little bit of artillery. We're splitting these rifles. Impale is good, mostly on the casters. 3 A-bombs, lots of HP, and the rifles can't move away at the moment. Gotta micro them single-handedly to keep the damage up of the other ones.
And now no Arcane Tower. DK and Crypt Lord in the front line, not getting their mana drained, though their mana is still pretty low over here. Lich close level 4 as well, by the way. We know what that means. He's gonna get more mana from that, but 40, pretty impressively, holding his ground against a tier 3 undead army, doing this really well.
Exactly. Wonderful control on both sides, of course. We get that tower back up, which puts pressure onto Happy. The casters are a bit separate from the rest of the army. Crypt Lord has another impale in a second. Aim. Oh, that Nova. Jeez Louise. What a huge impact. DK far forward, blocks himself a little bit. Holy Light perfectly on that rifleman. Sorg repositioned to apply some slows, but this, of course, feeding destroyers as well.
Cannibalize would be so sick here for these A-bombs, and of course the crypt is gone. Can't go for it any longer.
No more ghouls.
If 40 wins this game, I'm going to be very impressed. Keeping this push going so long against Happy, very, very good.
We have no more ghouls. We have no more lumber income.
Oh.
So the repair that Happy's doing now, this is last lumber.
That could be neck-breaking, actually.
Yeah.
A single ghoul survived.
Not a single ghoul survived, man.
Wow. 40. Is he really going to pull this off? 1 base rifle all in on tier 2. Nobody can do this normally against Happy.
Impale doesn't hit that much, I have to say. No. Okay, we got level 4 now. Maybe that's the game changer with level 2 Dark Ritual and the +4 intelligence. A-bombs, though, they're meant to be the fodder for that Lich. They're falling now. So hurt. Cannibalize would mean the world. But yeah, as he said, no crypt no more. 40 looking 10 feet tall right now, but the supply gap is shrinking.
As we pull this off, this is so sick. DK very hurt as well, but the Holy Light might be going down. 40 going deep to get this DK, but he can't get it.
Oh.
It's AM in the front line. He's looking like a linebacker right now. What are you doing there, buddy? Also a couple of rifles going down. This trade was not great for 40. AM super hurt. AM super hurt.
Needs a Holy Light, but there is no mana. But there's also... Oh, Nova. He's just begging for a Nova. Need to retreat. You got the shop. You got the resources. Crypt Lord level 2. He wanted that DK at all costs, and he overshot a little bit. Level 4 and level 3 now, thanks to the Destroyer kill. With neck and neck fights.
Oh, the Pally, though, might be going down. He's got a heal potion. Uses it. The Nova is still ready. The Pally still in trouble and dies. Coil Nova brings him down. Arcane Tower now burning. AM being slowed. AM in trouble. Falling back to the heal potion. And he might be fine. But there's no Holy Light at the moment.
40 has to hold on a little bit longer. Happy is out of lumber. Has to sell that Spirit Tower. This must be a sign for 40 that Happy is running out of resources. What you see is what you get.
Arcane gonna be taken out as well. Man, what a nail-biter game here. Happy remakes a crypt late game. He realizes he needs those ghouls, at least 1 or 2. And much of the human army here has fallen. FORTI, I think he went a bit too ham there when he pushed all the way into the back.
Still every chance to take this home. Paladin is back. Clarity, Brilliance Aura, all coming together. Would love to see Blizzard, of course, but no way to get to a shop. We re-established that tower. At least we try. But yeah, this Black Citadel's still up. We got mana potions on the DK. Can he kill that crypt?
Level 2 Dark Ritual here is so sick. The cost efficiency, mana gathering wise from Auto Necromancy. Super good. Takes out the crypt.
Oh,
huge
no cancel!
move.
No cancel!
They can't remake a crypt. He's too low on lumber to make one.
We got Holy Light soon. Coil versus Holy Light. The nukes!
Oh.
Remo! Archmage! Potion! Needed! Archmage down! The Holy Light is split second too late! He has
DK
no mana. Oh my god! The Paladin is on his own!
Dude, this game is sick.
He has gold. He has lumber. He might be able to bring that Archmage back.
It's a little bit more gold. Meanwhile, though, structure's being taken out. No more tower, no more shop, but no more DK at the moment. Happy unsummons the Nerub?
He needs the lumber, man. He needs the lumber. He's giving up his ziggurat for the lumber.
Is it just to get the crypt?
Just to get the crypt.
Goodness.
To get the crypt.
Dude, if he had just saved 1 ghoul, this game would already be over.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Archmage is back, creeping now, going to the shop. Maybe another heal scroll here, but gold is short. By the way, we are approaching the 20-minute mark. 3 minutes of mining left for both.
Crazy, bro. No invoke potions, no heal potions. Of course, no shop close to the undead base anymore. So again, the heroes gonna be viable targets. Oh, sick item for the Crypt Lord. Belt of Giant Strength. Really, really good. And a Tome of Strength. This is a Giga Tank right here.
Impressive. FORTI was checking for the right-hand side. Is Happy expanding somewhere? Is there a chance to kill this crypt? Is FORTI aware how important this is?
Crypt is almost finished. 7 seconds. Can he get it? Does he have enough damage?
Oh, you gotta commit.
Happy.
Impale!
Oh, there's no mass repair. No mass repair. Now Aklad's coming out. Oh my god, this is so big.
Oh,
but he holds it. He holds it.
Holy
is that
Light
it?
On the Archmage. He's kind of surrounded here. The Lich is shooting away. Level 4 on the Pally. Impale. He can't heal again. Oh! The stun is not long enough. We bring everything. Militia. Crypt not in problems. Sorcerer's blocks. He gets him. GG. FORTI does it. Holy shit, dude.
No way. What a crazy game. What a crazy game. Wins with a tier 2 push against Happy. Nobody else ever pulls this off. Incredible. Incredible. And that must feel so incredible for FORTI as well. If Happy just saves 1 ghoul here, he wins that game pretty easy. But hey, even he makes mistakes sometimes.
I'm on Fortitude stream. Oh my god, he's going mental. And Bishing, okay, I think we're just a second too late, but that was an eruption of emotion. There we go. There we go. He's celebrating as if he has the series already. I'm afraid it's too early.
It is too early to be sure, but it was also a crazy game. Imagine how much pressure he was under here, he was feeling. Anything's still possible here. Could be the expansion, or it could not. Could be both on 2 bases, or only 1. At the moment, I'm seeing only 2 farms. That might be, indeed, another 1-base game. Daring. Ballsy. I gotta go just for a minute. Be right back.
It was an arousing series, Remo. Take your time. Whew. What a hell of a day here. Yumiko Arena. The top 8 players are delivering on 7 amazing maps. We're back on Fell. Sorry, I'm so bad with the names. Fell Pit. This is not a map issue, by the way. This is also a Neo issue. WC3L happy with the 5 gifted subs as well. Seem to enjoy your stay. And I hope tomorrow you have a reason to celebrate. We got Happy with the Lich. Is there a chance for an expansion that would change the course of this series, of course, a lot. This position might be interesting with the farm in between. How creepable is this? The Eredar Sorcerer. Looking good so far. Ow! Archmage is going to the right-hand side. Sends the footies back, right? Yeah, the peasants. It is 3 farms this time, though. As if he keeps his option open to still expand on 3 farms, which is rare, but not that we've never seen it. Usually, it's a creeping Archmage, putting some pressure on. Level 2, Circlet available as well. And now the dance begins again. It is a tech. This time, a 3-farm tech. Happy. Preparing an expansion. This has to be scouted by Fortitude, of course. Eyes not everywhere. Now he sends the footman. Maybe the water elemental could have done this. Happy has his eyes at the expo as well. Expecting an expansion, maybe. These ghouls might be missing in the defense, bottom right. But so far, just poking a little bit. Expo, not the play anymore. Happy built the ziggurat. That will be the point of attack. But he is teching in the main. No expansions, no more.
One base, eh?
One
is
base,
that
eh?
the way of the meta moving forward? Perhaps it is. I guess also very map dependent. Maybe so far 40 on these maps just doesn't feel like Expo is that grand of a strategy overall. It's always these 2 maps, for real.
Yep. This is what everybody can agree on. Maybe a more progressive veto system would have shown us other maps where you have only 1 ban and then a pick for diversity. But, I mean, I'm not complaining, man. The games, like, the more games we see here and the more games we establish on these 2 maps, maybe even Mesa as well, might increase the chances as we get exposed to them more and more instead of seeing an even distribution of maps over the span of the tournament. And tomorrow also, best of 5, so more chance for more maps.
I'm still hoping for Gloomstalker. Haven't seen that one so far. It's gonna be another graveyard cancel, by the way. Not that amazing, not that annoying, perhaps, but losing the altar would be really bad. I want to get that DK out as soon as possible.
I feel like he built this very early, so he has the chance of rebuilding it as well. There might be an Acolyte right-hand side, but it really looks like a key to 40's strategy is to delay these statues. It's not essential. He won't prevent Slaughterhouse, of course, but it is a delay for sure. And we've seen with this rifle push, having the statues as early as possible makes a difference.
And this time, by the way, the shop is absolutely not in a very well protected position.
Happy supply blocked. He can't go for DK.
Yep.
That's a 30-second delay.
Pally, of course, on the way already. Happy needs to rush tier 3 here. I think you even want to go tier 3 over Death Knight regardless.
Yeah. Would it nice to have both Archmage? Hop. Oh, that Paladin is a heaven sent, man. We don't have a shop, and 40 is walled in. No, there's an opening.
Nope, getting out. All good. Literally getting some good solo experience. Level 3 around the corner. Doesn't have any good items so far.
Archmage double circlet. Let him survive this here. Man, that is a lonely, lonely base here for Happy. 40, gotta play this passively as well. Any given time a Lich could come around. But yeah, that Paladin, man. You need him for the Holy Light. Good scouting by 40 as well. Sacrificing a footman for knowledge.
I feel like Happy should try to make room behind the graveyard to make a building there if he has to. It's very likely he's going to be getting pushed again. Whether it's a crypt or a shop or whatever you need, it's really valuable to have some room back there.
Here we go. Archmage level 2.5. Paladin trailing a bit behind. Good creep check again. DK arrives at the perfect time, just as the Paladin before.
Pushing with level 1 Archmage would seem pretty crazy on paper. Probably need some more levels than that. We got a big supply lead on our human player.
Happy invested into tech, of course. There's a reason for that. 40 at the moment, not too efficient, I would say. Waiting for the 50 food army to arrive. Also, no militia just yet. Happy is buying a little bit more time for that tier 3 and for the first statue.
Speaking of statues, by the way, I think I would like to see more statues this time instead of earlier A-bombs. So I think he should make like 4 statues before any A-bombs. Plus destroyer form. But of course means he's gonna have to stall again a long time. Like the legendary streamer Quint69.
Holy shit, we got a $50 donation by Happy! You madman. Gonna read that out later, of course. We have to focus on this fight, and it's another steal by Happy. Leaning so well into Coil Nova, but they're slow. Wait a minute. If he closes this around, this is a disaster. Oh, that Sorg. That Sorg. Pathing is weird.
It's about to wear off the slow. And out of mana now. DK, where you going? What?
I don't think there was a way out anymore. Anyway.
What do you mean? Yes, there was. Just go to the left.
I think there was still enough damage, but whatever. I gotta revive that now. And that is right when he started the Crypt Lord.
Oh, 40. Oh, 40. Yeah, and like I said, that shop is super easy to snipe. How badly is Lich gonna need these items later?
Oh, man. We got
the previous map. He went for lots of mana potions.
Yep, not the case anymore. And as you said, everything is blocked here in the back. He got the orb at least, but potions are gonna be needed. We got a lot of time for this guy, for this arcane tower.
What's the next unit out of the slaughterhouse? I think it really, really shouldn't be A-bombs. I think it has to be more destroyers. By the way, before the DK died, at the shop, lots of last hits were stolen. So the Archmage is still only level 1, level 2.
That is right. We got lots of ghouls this time. We have Frenzy ready this time. This was not the case in the last engagement. And the Arcane Tower isn't up yet. Impale, beautiful, but Happy has to move without coil.
Trying to cancel the Arcane right before it's done. And that's successful, but it's again heavy losses. 3 ghouls go down. Make it a 4th one. 4 ghouls lost here. AM now level 3.
Rifles also. We're rebuilding the ghouls, but this crypt again. Oh, repair!
Here!
Oh, damn, we gotta take that fight now. Happy clutch hold on the production.
Destroyer here, of course, huge now for the Dispel. Happy lacking on macro a bit. Could be making more destroyers. More statues, I should say. He is making more destroyers. Another one morphed, but now no statues on the ground for healing. Currently, because the shot was missed. It was kill, I mean. Sorry, I missed that.
Some fantastic rifle micro here. Can't prevent the kills, but you can delay it. Buy yourself more time. Destroyers still have mana. Not able to engage into this. Time for the tower, maybe. 45 seconds. And again, I love this shop by Fortitude. Bit questionable if this will stay alive for a long time. But this time, we have another edge, another twist to the strategy. We're at mortars.
Take a little while to get out here. We got another statue being made. I think this is the right call this time by Happy. Later on the A-bombs. More statues. Indeed, the shop was remade in the back. Crucially important. Imagine if there's no room in the back for a shop. It would be GG right away.
Yeah, agreed. We have rune braces, by the way, on the pally. Not sure if we mentioned this yet. Repair. Close. That was a bit too late by Fortitude there. Okay. But this DK. Wait a minute. He's far, far away now, and he can't stop the mortars anymore. 40 has to make a decision. Does he want to break upkeep or not? Not the case just yet.
Making more statues. That rifle goes down.
It's actually a little helpful for 40 that he can build the mortar now.
Happy has lots of lumber as well, so he can sacrifice all the ghouls and should be fine with it this game. It seems like Happy stabilizing, but it also seemed like that on the first map.
That Paladin is super sturdy, goes for the confidence of 40 that he's not going for Divine Shield, but rather Devotion. The Crypt is still up! Are you kidding me? We go for the tower, as so often. Castles in the back, vulnerable. We snipe one unit after the next. 40 is losing lots of damage here.
Triple very close to the next Impale. That one is going to hit hard. And now the Moor team is terrible in an open fight. Good against buildings, but not in a fight like this. Certainly not good against destroyers. Lich low HP, but surviving. Getting closer to his own level 4. And the damage with the human army here just seems really low at the moment. There's not even too many rifles left.
Very conservative with the Holy Lights. Might force some coils here. Oh, you don't have a coil. 40, still 47 food. The mortar, of course, not great in the fight. It's supposed to pressure the buildings. Impale, Archmage. Oh, I rather wanted to go for the priest. Gets a double kill once again. Amazing destroyer retreat. Statue forgotten about, though. Happy still struggling.
Next statue is on the way. Should be making another one after. 0 A-bombs for Happy so far. Just statues, destroyers, and of course the ghouls that we saw earlier. Speaking of ghouls, they're again all dead.
Now you got one. Oh, one died now. He's rebuilding one immediately. Goes to show how important it was that he kept his crypt up.
Every level up here for Happy is big, include the crypt level 2. Way more armor, but also more strength, a little bit more int. All the stats are good for the Crypt Lord.
Unlike last game, FORTI wasn't able to get this Arcane Tower up. This might be the moment. No Destroyer mana. If he wants some, he has to dry his statue. Repair needs to be instant. It isn't.
It's too much damage. 3 destroyers in the air, plus the heroes attacking. More and more of the human army is falling apart. This game is looking close to hopeless, I think.
Would be interesting if he could mix in gyros, but also very heavy in cost. They're extremely expensive. We do have level 2 Holy Light now, though. Maybe we can nuke a hero.
Yeah, I think it's the only way to salvage this game. Get a hero kill. Either Lich or DK. I think Crypt Lord wouldn't even be enough. Because the altar is still there. Great position on that. Can easily go for a res.
Any chance left? 40, 50 food, but not much anti-air destroyers. Undead's carried by destroyers for a long time in this matchup. Got rifles falling with every single focus fire, pressuring that mortar team, and he's flying across the entire army now. Confidence of Happy that these destroyers will not be taken out.
And such a tanky Crypt Lord in the front line. 7 points of armor. Always healing when he's standing on Blight. Now the first A-bomb joins 15 minutes into the game, trying to convince everyone, hey guys, I contributed. I was part of the win. Yeah. Don't fool yourself, A-bomb. This game was over before you arrived.
To be fair, he was many parts of that win, just by, you know, his nature.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Stitched together is the A-bomb. And this game has been slowly stitched together by Happy as well. Good hold here. Maybe you can't play that twice. That's Happy.
There we go. Exactly. Trying to snipe the statues, but that was empty mana anyway. And yeah, the clutch kills on this Arcane. The clutch holds on the Crypt. Very different game here. Abomination falls without being denied. Interesting. Level 4 Archmage.
Speaking of level 4, I'd like to see some more Dark Ritual from this Lich. Some more rods and, you know, Devour might be nice. There we go. There's the rod. There's more mana. Always got that mana battery running along with the statues. And still trying to bring down this Crypt. But at this point, the Crypt doesn't even matter too much, I think.
These attacks crushing at the shore. But yeah, Happy is pulling out whenever he feels comfortable. 30 seconds on this Arcane. Again, the anti-air is just lacking. It's so many destroyers. Not effective without mana, but against towers, they're always amazing, as they are made out of paper during construction and without masonry upgrades. FORTI is trying real hard, but I think also sniping these rifles one after the next. It's only 4 rifles left. You can't compete with this undead army with only 4 rifles.
FORTI is bleeding out. He has been bleeding out. And the AM, by the way, just always standing here with full mana. Of course, against all these destroyers, he can't do nothing. He could, in theory, Blizzard, but no time to retrain. Wouldn't be very effective anyways, likely.
Can help the mortars to bring some buildings down, I would say, or force some impales. But then the shop is also super far away here. You can't. You need the mana on the casters, so yeah, he has to have the presence here. Definitely understandable, but also level 2 Water Elemental is so crucial for the mid game that you just can't skip on it.
FORTI hoping for a little miracle here. A Lich kill would maybe open things up. At this point, though, maybe not. Happy seems to be so far ahead here. Push, abandoned. Call it, bro. Call it. It's over.
We go, Abomination, Disease Cloud. We're building a second slaughterhouse. Happy on Victory Road. We are on the way to 3-3. Can 40 do anything against it with a tier 2 human army? Usually, you know, the human army is better than your army, but not this time. Can he tech behind this? Can he delay the inevitable somehow?
No. This game's totally over. Heavy would have to fall asleep at the keyboard here to lose this game. He's got everything he needs. He's gonna get level 3 DK here. He's gonna get level 3 DK and Crypt Lord from this camp. And Lich getting closer to 5.
4 levels for 40. Got some upgrades in between, but yeah, still also no supply lead whatsoever. No big control without a Mountain King. No X Factor, really.
Crypt Lord with a juicy 12 points of armor. Great recipient of that coil healing.
Quite interesting that 40 is still in this indeed. Trying to push again, but he lost his foothold here. No shop, no workshop, no tower. Just fighting spirit, I guess.
A desperate hope, it seems to be at this point. But we have seen some crazy comebacks in this tournament before, especially from the Orcs. I don't think things were looking quite this bad in those games, but hey.
You know, if Holy Light could crit, there would be a better chance.
Oh, Holy Light on the mortar team there. Might not be a lifesaver. Oh, yeah, look at this army. A-bombs, ghouls, destroyers, high-level heroes. Yeah, I think it's time to call it, buddy.
Well, well, well. Very curious how Fortitude will look after that game. We're gonna tune into a stream, of course. Impale, Impale, Impale. He got so many resources now since he doesn't have to replace anything anymore. Happy, that is also the genius of Happy, right? He loses one map and then you play pretty much, essentially, the same against him. And he got the answers immediately.
Yeah. The big decision here, the big difference maker was the macro decision. To stop or to hold on the A-bombs for a long time. Just more and more destroyers and statues were more important. And in the end, for Happy standards, this is a very easy fight to micro and to win the game and tie things up.
This also, of course, coming down to does the crypt live or not? That is the question. Can you rebuild there? Can you rely? Can you sacrifice your ghouls like that? Or do you need to take care of them? I can tell you, looking at Fortitude's stream, it's a lot quieter over there.
Yeah. Maybe spend a bit too much energy on that celebration.
That's what I was afraid of as well, for sure. Yeah, no yelling. No nothing. Just focus. Yeah, different tone.
Concentration. Map 3 could still be his. We're going to Moonstrand once again.
Wow.
Playing one base again.
Stubborn 40 thinks it's only down to him to change the course of map 2 and that this might work a little better than on map 2. Rush distance, I have to say, rather big-ish in comparison to especially map 1. But yeah, there's the third farm, similar as last game.
Okay.
But that doesn't mean he's not doing the strat. And that doesn't mean he's going to reach level 3. We've seen all of these adjustments last game already, and it didn't lead to success. But yeah, bigger map, maybe a little bit more to creep.
It seems like this creep camp is really good for Night Elf Ancient of War creeping. I wonder how hard or easy it is for human. We haven't seen it too much yet. 40 creeping it well though, tanking with the Water Elemental, taking out the medium creeps quickly. It's going to be very nice, fast level 2 here for this AM.
And then Brilliance. Alright, Happy gets the information, of course. Sides with a smaller Murloc camp. Flesh Eater, always a bit annoying. That is the necessary time for 40. And he got early healing from this Merc camp.
Big heal potion can be fantastic as well. But Happy had a rather slow start over here. Continuing to scout with the Acolyte. Yeah, no more peasant production. This is going to be tech again.
Looks like it. Claw. Nice. Let's not forget, in game 1, FORTI had 2 claws. In game 2, he had 0. So damage overall was way lower. Now we got healing and damage. A little more promising. Continues to creep as well. And there is the tech. Right with our 5th Opera GX download. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, Samus with the 50 months. It's the big 5. Thank you for sharing the love.
FORTI is teching and creeping at the same time with Militia. We see there's a good amount. Normally he's trying to get level 3 with that. But this is not enough for level 3. Oh, did he miscalculate this?
He was looking at creep routes quite intensively yesterday and today. Maybe it's of the opinion that he can kill a ghoul and that will help him. But there's of course this little nook where he can maneuver around. Archmage also pretty low on mana. Ghouls are coming in. All healthy except one.
Another cancel on the graveyard. Again and again he's going for this. Of course, FORTI's now easier to kill with the Narrow Tower being here. With Deny in there as well. FORTI would love to get those ghoul kills and hit that level up, but of course Happy protecting them well.
Happy School Micro is so insane, man. He's not letting go of a single one. FORTI has to deny the second one already. The Water Elemental can't reach either. FORTI needs this kill for level 3.
No way that ghoul is still alive!
Disgusting micro by Happy.
Oh, FORTI really wants it. He committed the big heal potion already.
That's crazy.
That one's denied. He finally got one, but it was denied.
That's crazy, crazy, crazy micro. Even for Happy, FORTI loses so much. He can't prevent the graveyard for a long time. Didn't prevent the altar though, which I think wasn't even sold this time.
Yep.
Oh, FORTI's in trouble.
Yeah, this is the best position so far Happy had after an early game, I would say. Gonna get the level 3 over here. Gonna get a consumable. Only losing one ghoul there is crazy work, dude. That is so sick.
Now we get the fanboy commands again, but tell me another player who would maneuver a unit like that, also knowing how close FORTI must be to level 3 on this map, and knowing what a difference it makes if he keeps the unit alive or not. No one!
Got a Pally second again with a Sanctum coming up. Man, FORTI's really sold on this being the best strat right now against Happy. I gotta say, man, I really don't see it. We were all blown away with his first map, and sure, it's gonna work once. But the conviction that this would work continuously the best? Questionable to say the least.
We got 500 bits by Whoopi. So good! Thank you! 300 APM on point. Exactly. Okay, FORTI. Time to bring the special strats, maybe. It's Pally once again. He's opening up the gate. That always takes some time. Would still love for these gates to be easier destructible, as many map makers as well. But, not allowed.
We had a big celebration after map number 1. Right now, I think it's looking less and less likely that there's going to be time to celebrate. Okay, I think one thing that FORTI's going to have going for himself is when he pushes in, the slaughterhouse is going to be quite killable. Very far up front, no easy room yet to rebuild. I think Happy has to try to prioritize again to make room in the back of the base for remaking buildings.
We've got a Subi Mask and a Claw on the ledge. That is phenomenal. Claws +8 as well. Is there maybe a chance for FORTI to tier 2 expand behind this? Or is it just about XP and items here on the right hand side?
Those peasants are fighters, not workers, apparently. They're joining into the crusade to cleanse the Holy Land once again. That is now covered in blight. Early Sorks, by the way, this time, so we're going to have slow to work with fairly early on. And of course, so far there's no destroyer for him.
Okay, but Ghoul Frenzy has started. We are in a timer. We go balls to the walls on these workers immediately. This will not be a tower for FORTI, who's not looking good in supply. Is not looking that good in experience. Archmage is a weapon though.
Happy has to start repairing. That slaughterhouse being lost would be a disaster. He needs destroyers. It's no surprise. Ooh, Holy Light here, a little scary. Happy right now, getting cornered. Statue gonna get lost, but the Pally. Oh, but the Pally also in a bad spot.
Needs to get out of there somehow. Oh, I gotta swim through these water elementals. DK and Ghoul may be ready to block. The Pally can't heal himself. He's out.
The DK survives. He got the level up here. Enough experience was found. Now he's got the aura, which is a huge upgrade. And there's no Holy Light right here against all of these ghouls. He's committed as well. Seems like an easy fight for Happy right now. Already level 4 on the lit with strong items. The tower is cancelled and the shop isn't even here.
Total domination by Happy. The Frenzy Ghoul push out. The more often you play a strat versus Happy, the better the answers got. And of course, that Paladin position was quite something. Now it's the Coil Nova games once again. Nova, 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 amplified by that Subby Mask. Beautifully played, leaning into the strength. FORTI also really shaky on map 3 especially. He celebrated way too early after that map loss. And the loudmouth gets shut down by Happy the Emperor.
Yeah, Happy here making good adjustments, looking better and better in the answer to this push. He played the same all-in 3 times against the best unit in the world.
Yep, that is
really
the case. Man,
really weird.
I would love Happy in a Dwayne The Rock Johnson cosplay. Know your role and shut your mouth.